up, though?
What's happening? What's happening?
What up, though?
Where them hoes?
Nigga.
How's everybody doing out there? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday.
Right. What's good?
Thirsty Thursday.
Right.
It's your boy Wild. Come on in the building. You know who that guy is.
What's happening?
Detroit Mail, the man with the Grandmaster plan for the I.O.W. network.
That be me.
That be him. Welcome to another episode of I.O.W. Sports, episode 65. God blessed us enough that we are here. We's here.
We's in the house.
We's in the building. Yes, we is. Anyway, let's get all the house clean and stuff. Get all the business taken care of.
Right.
Y'all going over to the website.
www.ioftenwonder.com.
That is a website where you can get all the information of everything that's going on with I.O.W. Network, any content related to I.O.W. Network. Of course, you know, you can go down, you can go to the Patreon. You can donate to the brothers. You know, we out here grinding. I know. I'm waiting for Modelo to send a check. I've done enough in plugging y'all shit. I drink enough of y'all shit. So y'all waiting on y'all. But
matter of fact, Modelo and a toilet need to connect together because we can you go in one end, come out the other.
I don't know what the hell he just said, but okay.
I drink the Modelo. I piss it out.
If that's what you okay.
So any plumbers want to back us up?
We'll take endorsements.
We'll take that.
Hey, we'll take endorsements.
Home Depot.
Hey, Home Depot.
Lowe's.
Ace
is
the hub where the cup is go. Whatever
that nigga said.
Yeah, what?
I thought I said for the helping hand. Something like that.
Yeah, it's something like
that. It's all we don't know. But if you pay us, we remember.
Yeah, we'll remember everything if you send the check. Everything. Everything.
Be saying that verbatim.
Shit, we be plugging you every minute.
We plug you like that $2 tree. But anyway, get on back to sports.
No. Yeah. You know, the Patreon is where you can donate. Right. And then, of course, you can always go and get the merch. See? Yeah, rocking the merch. I got the I Often Wonder podcast shirt on.
Right.
Detroit Mail got the I.O.W. Sports show on. The hoodie, you know, so go cop the merch. Yeah.
Feeling frosty.
And it's hot. It ain't too terrible hot out here today.
Too terrible hot.
But it's
cold by this vent.
It damn sure ain't cold for sure out in North Carolina. But most importantly, go get the I.O.W. Network app.
That's right.
If you are Apple iOS user, going over to your Apple Store. If you are a Google Android user, going over to the Google Play Store.
Get on over there.
Get on over there. It's I.O.W. No space network. Type it in just like that, and the app will pop right up like it's on Viagra. I'm telling you. But go get the app because there's a lot of good stuff that is on there. Vicky Esther be killing it in the morning. Was it Monday through Wednesday? She be killing it. Yeah.
Right.
Out there in Singapore, the Love Cafe. Yeah. Of course, the I.O.W. Sports Show, which you are now looking at.
Right.
That's on there. Of course, the granddaddy that started off the I Often Wonder podcast.
I Often Wonder. What's up, Tim?
It's on there. Tim, what's up? I mean, we got a lot of stuff. LJ Presents from our good friend L. Jeffrey Moore.
Right.
I believe I keep forgetting.
Ars Paradoxica,
White Vault.
The Dirty Hills.
Shout out to Kofi Weaston and the good brother Bo.
Right.
For all you wrestling heads, y'all can check them out every Saturday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then of course on Sunday, after you done all that sin, smoking that 20 twin, nigga, go ahead and get yourself, blessed by the Lord on Sunday. What churches we got on Sunday?
Well, nigga, I'm glad you asked.
Yeah,
we have United Faith Methodist Church.
Wow.
We have. If anybody's seen the 28 Days, 28 podcast, we got Dr. Abdul Knox out of Charlotte.
Charlotte, North Carolina. Come on and raise up.
Right. And then we have a church out of South Carolina.
Faith
Tabernacle.
And still growing. still growing. So, and then of course we got all kinds of music on the I.O.W network.
Right.
I mean, and a lot of independent artists that have contributed.
Right.
Please go show some love, go show some support. It's a good thing we got going on the I.O.W network. But we are here. To talk some sports style. Right. This is what we do every Monday and Thursday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Of course, hour 1 is being simulcast on the I.O.W network as well as the live stream. But hour number 2 is exclusively on the I.O.W network. That's why it's important to get it.
Download the app. Download the app.
Download the app. Yeah, yo.
Download the app.
But most importantly, we got to talk about that boy, Ice Cold Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks.
Right.
First game of the Eastern Conference Finals, and boy, did they put on a show, taking down the Milwaukee Bucks 116-113, taking that 1-0 series lead in the Eastern Conference Finals. Man, great game.
It was a good game.
Oh,
especially when you have a dog in the fight. It's a good game.
Yeah, I ain't got no dog in the fight, but it's always good to just watch some good basketball. So that's 2 nights in a row that the NBA has provided great content from the league.
Right.
We'll get into the other game, game 2 from the Phoenix Suns.
He's he growing.
So what's that?
Tim says he's a superstar now.
Oh, Trae Young?
He's getting it.
I don't, man. The way he playing, man, he playing like he is that guy.
Yeah, he playing well.
He got hella confidence. I don't know if you can call him
superstar just yet.
I mean that's up to it's a subjective feeling. So if people want to go ahead and call him a superstar, so be it. I look at Trae Young.
He's a rising star, upcoming star.
Definitely upcoming. He still got a lot to prove. I mean, don't get me wrong, 3rd year in the league, and he got his team to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Right.
That's huge. That's big.
That's big.
But that whole team's playing big.
Right.
It's funny how we were fussing at Milwaukee Bucks about, hey, play in the paint. And they started off like that. They did. And so pretty much from game 6 and 7 against Brooklyn, when they were facing elimination, they went to that.
Right.
And they started off the game like this, and then halftime happened. And then all of a sudden they forgot to play in the paint.
That's how they've been playing all playoffs.
Oh my goodness. I
mean, I think a lot of stuff I saw with Milwaukee was like them second chance. Atlanta was getting a lot of second chance shots. And when they had the lead, Milwaukee had the lead, Atlanta was just coming back, grinding, second chance shot. Because a lot of times, Atlanta had missed, and Milwaukee got the rebound and going down the court. They'd have been smooth, but they'll miss, get the rebound, sometimes 2 or 3 times get the rebound. I'm like, come on, man, y'all can't be doing that. And expecting to win. So, I mean, because they're moving the ball well, especially the first 3 quarters. Milwaukee's moving the ball well. I was like, okay, I see y'all. I mean, the game was still tight.
Yeah.
And then they had like a 9-point lead at one time. Then like 4 minutes to the 4th quarter, Milwaukee had the lead. And then it was just like, all right, we good. And they just it's just start relaxing. And I think that's the time you got to put it on.
You got to put it on them.
You got to put it on.
And that's what drives me crazy with this Bucks team is they forget to do what got them there.
Right.
And literally, and I was worried for a second for Atlanta because Milwaukee pretty much doubled their points in the paint in the first half. And I'm like, oh, this is about to be a bludgeoning.
Right.
They about to just body and just murk these boys.
Right.
And then that damn Brook Lopez, man. Is he allergic to the paint? That boy is
he allergic to sense. Sometimes he does some bonehead plays. Like, what is he doing? For real, what is he doing?
I just be like, damn it, man. Like, what are you doing, dog? Like sometimes it's like when you 6'11", 7 foot.
Right.
Why the hell are you at the 3-point line?
I don't know. I'm scared.
Now look, I could understand if he was a consistent shooter like he was KD, but he ain't.
He's not that.
And so it's like, oh my gosh,
get down there and bang with him.
But he only ended up playing 20 minutes because man, that boy Trae Young and them Hawks was playing that high pick and roll, and he couldn't do nothing with it.
Man, with the one play that really got me, man.
Oh, talk about it.
He shook my man. I think it was Drew Holiday.
It was Drew.
Shook Drew Holiday.
Yeah.
Drew Holiday walks back, not run back. He walks back, and then he didn't walk back in front. He walked back to the side like he was a spectator
because he knew what was up.
Let me see.
Because he knew what was up.
He can make that shot, and then I don't know who it was that jumped at him, but he jumped at him like, oh, I guess I better do something.
I think it was Bobby Portis.
Yeah, he's kind of because he was sitting there. The whole team was sitting there looking,
bro.
Man, he had tie shoes. Make dinner.
Bro, he checked his email, his Facebook, his Instagram.
Like, you can't.
Bro, he jumped on OnlyFans real quick, and then he shimmy. Did you see the shimmy, dog? Did you see the shimmy?
That right there would have made me put it on.
Yo,
you shimmy on me on my court. On my court. Look, let me tell you how Antoine Walker did that when they eliminated the Pistons. I still don't like this.
Still don't like it.
Still like that nigga.
Still don't like him.
You don't shimmy on my court, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't shimmy on my court. I'm getting the tech,
bro.
I'm getting the tech. I mean, you got this. The playoffs
with a chance to go to the finals.
Go to the finals,
bro.
You can't stand around and just watch my man. You already know he can shoot it. First of all, he can shoot it with you in his face.
Yeah, he can.
So you don't let him get down, set up, and chill at the line. I'm like, come on, man. What's Milwaukee doing?
Hey, but I can't front. This is what I love about Trae Young. His confidence is on a million, bro.
Oh yeah.
It's like,
but you ain't doing nothing to break it either.
They didn't do nothing. They just let it happen.
Right.
And then I saw the clip where Giannis was on the bench. He's like, hey man, this man is shimmying on our court.
Right.
He was like, what are we gonna do? And they still didn't do a damn thing about it. Didn't do nothing.
Put a body
Put a body on him. He's 5'11".
He come through that lane. Bop.
He probably a buck soaking wet.
Right.
Like, put a body on that dude. We
doing something, man. We clearing the bench. We doing something.
Real talk, somebody need to pick up a tech.
Right.
I don't care.
For real. That's what you got.
Pick up a flagrant one. I don't give a damn.
Oh, Tim said make a mislead.
It is a make or mislead.
Yeah, you're right.
Because look at the Bucks. Your prime example. When they miss shots, especially when they not sitting in the paint, what they supposed to do, they losing.
Right.
And when they making them, is because they winning and they doing what they supposed to do and being more physical and bodying and destroying the paint.
And I don't know. I'm not saying we should go back to the bad boy. I don't think it should be that bad.
Nah, damn that. Somebody need to do it.
But I'm saying my thing is that they made this thing so soft. You know what I'm saying? It's like my man can come down and shimmy on your court and you just watch him.
Didn't do a damn thing.
You know what I'm saying? Next time he comes to the hole, he catching the ball.
Boom.
Bam. I mean, you got him in his face, one to the ribs. No, just so he feel you. So a lot of times he comes to the lane.
Yeah.
He's shooting
that floater
between people.
But that floater was killing them.
You know,
that floater was killing Milwaukee last night. That's why Budenhauser had to take him out.
Right.
That's why he had to take Lopez out, because he's like, bro, you need to make a decision. Either you gonna come up and distract him or something.
Put him on his butt.
Put him on his ass.
Put him on his butt, man.
But Trae Young was killing them with his dribble penetration. Pause.
Right.
But like literally, especially that high pick and roll with him and Capella was killing.
He's killing on that. He was killing that all day. But Milwaukee should be doing that all day. They should. That's the thing I was saying they should have been doing against Brooklyn.
Yeah.
They got the ability.
They do. But so I'm looking at the Hawks right now. I mean, huge game from John Collins.
Right.
Double. 23 points, 15 boards.
Right.
Clint Capella, like I said, benefiting big time from that. From what Trae Young does on that high pick and roll.
Right.
He put in a double. It was only 12 points, but him and John Collins, 15 rebounds from John Collins, 19 from Clint Capella.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Between the two of them, they got almost 10 offensive rebounds.
Right.
So that's second chance opportunities. I didn't like what Kevin Porter did. He did put up 13, but he's going 1 for 6 from downtown. He's not consistent enough.
Right.
Shooting the three.
Right.
Danilo Gallinari didn't do too bad. He only put in 9 points, but he came up with a couple clutch shots down in the stretch. One person that I'm really looking to get going is Lou Williams, lemon pepper.
Right.
Lemon pepper Lou.
He got too much lemon pepper on his fingers.
Either that or mindset was still in Magic City or something. But this is especially last night. Now, he only played 12 minutes, but Bogdanovich only played 27, and he was hurt. His right knee, you could tell he wasn't right.
Right.
Because he was just awful. Shot 1 for 6, only 4 points, but he was a liability on defense. Couldn't guard nobody.
Right.
Drew Holiday was taking his ass to school. And so that's probably the only knock I got with Atlanta's game last night is find a way to, decrease Bogdanovich's minutes until he can get healthy. Because he was a liability on defense. I don't care how you slice it. And find a way to get Lou Williams going. Because look at what the Hawks did. You got 3 players going double-doubles.
Right.
Clint Capella, John Collins, and of course, that boy ice cold Trae Young. Dropped 11 dimes and 48 points. Wow. Now, had he made two of those free throws that he missed, he went 10 for 12 at the line. It'd have been a 50 burger. So, I ain't gonna harp on that too much. You that boy did. He did work.
You can't allow him to come into your spot and score 48.
You can't allow that man to shimmy, dog.
Right. If he scored 48, he limping out of there.
Oh, bro, you gonna earn it.
You gonna earn that.
You gonna earn it.
You gonna feel like, oh man, I earned this.
You gonna feel like you already went through the whole series,
you punched
bro.
the clock.
Oh yeah,
you put in some work for real.
Because he could do no wrong last night.
Right.
Whatever he wanted, he got. If his shot from downtown
said Trae was flexing.
Oh yeah, Trae was hell yeah, he was flexing.
Right.
What's up, Sincere? Y'all go holler at the Black Owned Podcast. They got an episode tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Our good friend Sincere King, Mr. Black Negro Damas, and then Peaches Picks. So no, but for real, y'all go check them out. But yeah, Trae was flexing.
Right.
But the alley-oop off the glass.
Oh, that was nice.
Oh, I lost my mind off of that one, dog.
And that's another one I would have knocked him in his head.
Oh yeah, him and John Collins.
You all-star gaming in my crib.
That's what I'm saying.
What's up,
bro? That's Rucker Park type play.
No,
that's and one shit.
You can't let my man,
baby.
You can't let my man come in here like that. I'm tripping niggas. Something.
What?
This nigga throwing alley oops
off
the backboard,
glass, and he was like, "Yo, John Collins, go get it."
Right.
And then John Collins with the youngsters do, BB. He walking down the court looking at Brook Lopez like, BB. Yo, Boonhouse was like, yo, bro, come on. You sit down. Yeah. Like your defense is ass tonight, and you ain't bringing enough offense to keep your ass on the court.
You playing like a handicapped patient.
But now let's look at the Bucks. Man, oh my gosh, what the hell is up with Chris Middleton?
I don't know what's up, my man.
Like this is not just the first game that he's had a bad shooting night. This man went 6 for 23, and you playing 41 minutes.
Right. I guess they figure he gonna catch on fire eventually.
Catch on fire. He went 0 for 9 shooting threes.
It's coming.
He went 0 for 9 shooting threes, and you supposed to be their best shooter.
Yeah, man. He's not consistent, bro.
Oh my,
he is not consistent.
Gosh.
Man.
Oh my gosh, you're killing me. Like, I don't know what is he doing? Like, he got 15 points, but he went 0 for 9 from downtown. So that was when he was able to get to the cup. Of course, Giannis got his 34 points, 12 boards. That's what he does.
Right.
And this is scary when Giannis is getting 9 assists.
I mean, my thing's like this, right, Tim? It's coming. My thing, like I said, they were moving the ball well. My my 2 biggest problems with Milwaukee is they just seem to not stay with their game plan.
Stick with it.
It's like they'll be up, they get to the 4th quarter, like, we good, and just chill.
I don't get it.
And then they don't play. To me, they don't play with enough
urgency,
enough toughness. As soon as like I said, I hate to keep going back to it, but for me, as soon as he shimmied in my crib,
it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. That's a wrap.
I'm sitting here looking at the numbers. You got Pat Connaughton getting almost 30 minutes, and he goes 1 for 6. And that big old air ball he shot, that boy started hurricane season earlier with the breeze he made with that joint.
Right.
Bobby Portis, he's been invisible pretty much the whole playoffs. But he logged in great minutes. 8 boards, 11 points in a little 15 minutes he had. If I'm Budenholzer, I got to get him more time because he sparked a little bit of what they did. And Drew Holiday, not the most efficient shooter tonight, but You know, he brings in 33 points.
Right.
So, you know, Milwaukee has something that they can capital. They got some good things that happened in that game.
Right.
Like Drew Holiday's performance. Of course, Giannis did big. You know, I like what Bobby Portis did. So you got at least a couple things that you can take away and be like, let's try to utilize that more in the series, especially in game 2. But things that they bet not do again is they better find a way to get Brook Lopez off the floor. I don't care, because Atlanta's going to exploit that high pick and roll again. They're going to do it again.
He's like a pedestrian out there. He just watching. You know what I'm saying? What you doing? Bird watching, nigga?
Oh,
right.
Yeah, he was bird watching. He was watching them hawks.
He was like,
sorry. Oh, he was bird watching. He was looking at them Atlanta Hawks soar in the air, and he ended up having testicles on the back of his neck. So yeah, he was bird watching. All right.
Like, your nuts wet, nigga.
He got serious preparation. Right? What's going on?
You need to put some powder on the thing.
So I mean, look, I just didn't understand why Milwaukee continues time and time again to get away from the paint.
Right. That's what we were saying, Tim. You're right. He said that shimmy by Young. Next play, flagrant foul.
Oh yes.
That goes without saying.
Oh, without a doubt.
That's that Detroit in you. I hear you, bro. I see you, bro.
No, not that Detroit. That's that RNS shit right there. That's real nigga shit.
Right.
We ain't gonna sit there and just let you just come in our crib and just get whatever the hell you want. My thing is like when he crossed Drew Holiday over, and just like you said, he's walking back. It's like he made no effort to get there, and then Bobby Portis all of a sudden. Oh well, ain't nobody going out there, so I guess I go.
I guess I'll go.
Yeah, but
the ball's already in the air and he jumped. It's too late.
I mean, literally, Trae Young stood there.
He stood there,
dribbled.
He made sure his feet's behind the line.
Yeah, he looked.
All right.
He was like, "Hold up,
let me send this post right quick."
He was like, "I'm gonna drop this post."
Taking selfies.
He was like,
selfies. I mean,
I'm about to shimmy on these niggas real quick. Watch this.
All right. Watch me shimmy these niggas. Go ahead, keep party going.
But I love that confidence in Trae Young, man.
I mean, yeah, you gotta love it.
Hey, look,
as a teammate, you love it.
Oh, as a teammate, as an opponent.
Oh,
come on, man. We gotta scrap.
Right.
It's something,
man.
Because you just sitting there embarrassing us right now. But that's their own fault. That's Milwaukee's own
but that's
fault.
how they've been playing all playoff long.
And I'm gonna say it. They benefited a lot from a lot of injuries with Brooklyn.
Yeah,
because Brooklyn should have put that series away.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Look, they benefited big time for Kyrie going down. They benefited big time by having Steve Nash coaching blunders in the last 3 games,
right?
Get especially games 6 and 7. So you playing KD, the whole game. And you playing a one-legged James Harden the whole game. That didn't make no damn sense
at all.
Jay's I don't know. I was about to say Jason Kidd, but Steve Nash. He just didn't get his whole rotation. They benefited off of Steve Nash not calling that timeout in overtime when they had the last possession. That didn't make no damn sense. So just you ain't gonna get that lucky this time.
No,
I mean that's. I was looking for the right words to say it.
You gonna have to earn it.
I was looking for the right words to say it, but when it all comes down to it,
I mean, even look at the Brooklyn series, man.
Yeah,
it's some games that they kind of gave away. They was up 16 one time, up 20 something next time.
Something like
game.
That.
You can't lose those games. Not talking about being a champion. You can't lose those games, bro. And my thing with that's my problem with Milwaukee is that all series long you seen them do the same thing
over and over again,
and they're not making the adjustments.
It's like when are they gonna learn?
All right, it's like, bruh, if you lose this series, Atlanta's a good team.
They are,
but there's no way Atlanta should beat Milwaukee.
And this is why I went with Milwaukee, because something you knew it. You saw me. I really wanted to pick Atlanta, but I'm looking at just how physical and dominating that Milwaukee plays. Their style of play is not pretty. It's not meant to be pretty. It's meant to be ugly. It's meant to be tough. That when you get done playing with them, you're going straight to the cold tub.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm like, I don't know if Atlanta has enough big bodies, because really you only got Clint Capella. That's pretty much your only big body on that squad.
Right.
And I didn't know if they, had enough, juice left. They just came from a Game 7 series with Philly that was very taxing. Philly's another very Bruiser Brody type team.
Right.
They gonna body you. And you go 7 games.
Philly got Ben Simmons, so they should.
Yeah, that leaves the door open for a lot of teams.
He ain't gonna shoot.
Yeah,
like we used to say back in the day, self check.
Yeah, and then I know Milwaukee had the 7-game series, but they the ones that are dishing out the punishment. Brooklyn they're a finesse team. They not gonna body you like that. So the adjustments I'm looking for Milwaukee, I don't know what they gonna do. Honestly, I will put Giannis out there to guard that high pick and roll. I mean, because Giannis is not a shooter, so you're not.
And he can move quicker laterally than the Brook Lopez.
Oh yeah, and his wingspan is crazy.
Right, so he can if you go past him, he can kind of reach back, maybe swap at it. Well, he's enough to distract you, slow you down. And somebody else can rotate and get in front of the person that's driving.
I'm definitely looking at them to probably transition to a more small ball team. So that probably inserts Bobby Portis into the center and definitely take Brook Lopez's little goofy ass out. But stop shooting them damn threes.
Right, we gotta have your brother back.
Bro, they threw up 36 threes and only made 8 of them. What are you doing?
That's what they do, man. That's how they throw stuff against the wall and see what'll stick. That's the game plan.
But it ain't a lot of shit sticking. Ain't a lot of shit
keep throwing,
sticking.
Eventually something gonna stick.
And that's why I keep referring to the Brooklyn series and the Heat series. They not gonna get this lucky. I mean, Atlanta is literally playing with house money.
And plus, they confidence is up now.
Oh, their confidence is through the roof,
They beat a team nobody thought expected them to beat. Everybody's picking Philly.
First of all, who expected Atlanta to be here?
Right.
Who?
Right.
If anybody expected Atlanta to be here, you should have played the lottery. You
live in Georgia.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Or you live in Atlanta,
right?
But no, I didn't expect this to happen. But Trae Young is playing phenomenal. He's playing out of his mind, and it's crazy that the turnaround that they had, because they were way under 500 with Lloyd Pierce's coach before the All-Star break, and then they made the change to Nate McMillan. So I got to give Nate McMillan a lot of credit.
Oh yeah,
because if you really look at how Atlanta's been playing the last few years, everybody thinks that they underachieved. You know what I'm saying? Because it's pretty much the Trae Young show. Now is the Atlanta Hawks show featuring Trae Young. So it's not just Trae Young doing it all. So when that man gets going, able to get a double and the other 48 points and 10 assists,
doing something.
Good luck winning.
You're doing something
as an opponent. Good luck getting a W.
Right.
So
I like the way they build. I like Atlanta.
Yeah.
I just think they need more time to gel.
They do,
and they just happen to run. And they win this series. I'm giving they props.
Yeah,
but I'm still gonna put a lot of that earnest on Milwaukee.
Oh yeah, a lot of it's gonna go on it. And I'm gonna say this as well. If Milwaukee, they gonna have to make a coaching change. And to me, the only way that Budenhauser keeps his job is if he wins the championship. I'm being so dead ass when I say that, because
he can win a championship. He's still gonna go.
For real?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I mean, here's my thing. I gotta look at the totality of your work. And if I'm looking at all these adjustments you should have made here and there, and you never made those adjustments, because to win another championship is rough.
Yeah.
So my thing is like, I'm trying to build something here in Milwaukee if I'm an owner.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at those things. So, okay, good. You won a championship. We appreciate you. I need a new coach. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks for the championship, but
appreciate you. You know, you add that to your resume, you can get another job. You good?
Oh, he'll definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody give him another job. You know, he win a championship. You get another job. I look at it. I hooked you up.
Shit. Speaking of another job, with
Carlisle, right?
It didn't take him long to find another job.
They probably had that negotiation before he quit.
You know what? I actually don't mind him going to Indiana.
No,
I mean
he fits there.
Jonathan Brogdon is a super talented guard. Arvydas Sabonis boys, Deontay Sabonis, he's on that squad, and I think I believe he made the All-Star game this year.
Right, I know he was in the right, Tim. Appreciate you. All right, peace. Yeah, I know he's in the 3-point shooting, not the skills challenge.
Yeah,
he's in the skills
or something
challenge.
like that.
He won the skills challenge, didn't he?
I believe so.
Yeah,
but you know, look, it's not a bad gig.
It's not a bad team. A few pieces, man. They competing.
Yeah, I mean, you saw what they did to Charlotte in that playing game.
Right.
You know, unfortunately, they end up
playing themselves out.
Well, they played themselves out is because they went up against Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal, who all year has been put up astronomical numbers against them.
Right.
So I didn't expect them to beat them, but they're really not a bad team. They're really
not a bad team.
I mean, good luck trying to get free agents there.
Right. You want me to go where?
Yeah. I mean, that's probably the only thing I can say about that. But
Indianapolis is not a bad city.
No.
And like they Bird from French Lick.
From French Lick.
Right. You playing where?
Where?
Right. Or Marion, where the prison at.
Oh, where?
Marion, Indiana.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, they playing in Gary.
Yeah, man. I heard Gary
got rough.
Yeah, I heard Gary rough is
they got like 3 standing buildings. The rest is abandoned.
Yeah,
and then you hit Chicago.
Yeah, I heard about Gary. I heard that joint a little rough.
Yeah, Gary rough.
What they call that town out there? Is it Gary that they call that town or something?
I can't remember what they call Gary.
But anyway,
it's suburbs of Chicago, basically.
But look, I mean, but there's multiple coaches that are getting, you know, chance after chance after chance. I mean, look at Stan Van Gundy getting chance after chance.
Right.
You know, I still believe.
I wonder why his brother ain't come back and start coaching.
He getting that ESPN money. He getting Mickey Mouse money.
Well, I guess he like, all right, I'm good,
bruh. ESPN is.
But you know what I'm saying? Some of the coaches still get that itch, that urge.
They may get that urge.
He looking like I'm good.
But when Mickey Mouse is paying you,
after that brawl, and I was hanging on my man's leg, I'm good.
When Mickey Mouse is paying you, it's like, do I put up with that shit, or do we keep counting my ducats over here? I guess still get the travel.
Him and LeBron got the same haircut. Nigga, y'all go to the same barber.
That little bird ass.
Right. Same barber.
But no, I mean, look. I mean, Jeff Van Gundy is looking at it like, you know, do I put up with certain stuff with this new young talent? Am I able to relate to him? Because I think that's where a lot of things start breaking down.
That's an interesting point. You said that.
Yeah.
Because I hear that a lot, you know, and, you know, we refer to with Tony La Russa. A lot of these older coaches, are they able to make that connection with these younger players?
Yeah.
And you know, because you get a lot of these younger players. I mean, even though it's not basketball, but the Chicago White Sox is a good example of that.
Yeah.
How, like, you know, they're young, exciting, flamboyant, you know, and they like to celebrate. That's what young folks do. And La Russa like, not that.
Not only that, them old unwritten rules in baseball, they're like, what the hell is that shit?
Right. What's that? Where they do that at, bro?
What is that?
And then they speak in Spanish.
Yeah, so you know,
he probably speak Italian, so it's kind of close, but still.
No, no, he ain't relating at all.
He just don't like what?
He ain't relating at all. But I mean, I think that's why, you know, Stan Van Gundy ended up getting the axe after 1 year.
Yeah,
you know, he's not related
that
to
old school and. I mean, since we talking about it,
yeah,
I think the same thing was with John Gruden.
Oh,
I think, and John Gruden, I think he's been out of football too long, and he still got that old school mentality, trying to teach these young players. And that's why I don't think that the Raiders are going to be successful with him. And they gave him a 10-year,
$10-year, $100 million contract.
Might as well got a nigga the retirement plan.
How the hell you get 10 years, $100 million
on your name,
and you've been out of
on
coaching,
your name alone,
on your name, and you've been out of coaching for almost 10
you
plus
can't
years.
say, well, you can't say, well, we got because last year he won a Super Bowl, the year before last, he won a Super Bowl. So what? 2000? What?
2002.
Yeah, 2002. Well, some of the players he coaching weren't even born.
They were still wearing diapers.
Still wearing diapers.
Still wearing
or
diapers.
Elementary or something like
still
that.
Still sucking on titties, getting Similac and
so
breast milk.
You won a Super Bowl?
So I mean,
yeah, yeah. He said, Tim said, glad Van Gundy's gone. He's terrible.
No, Van Gundy's gone to his own doing because he was too stubborn and didn't want to change.
I think the last time I saw him successful with Miami,
he had some, but it was crazy because Pat Riley came down from the front office and said, "Look, we got a championship winning team with Shaq and D Wade," and he fired his ass.
Right?
He said, "Nah, you ain't doing it right. I'm gonna go do it."
And
it's probably because of that same mentality of, you trying to tell these professionals to do this and being, because the reports that that's been circulating the last few weeks of what Zion not being happy in New Orleans. Is because Stan Van Gundy is being one of those old school coaches that's going to push you hard. And I get that. But you got to look at it how it is nowadays. Some of these younger generations, if you keep pushing, they shut down.
Right.
It's not that, I know your intent is to motivate to get them better, but it's the way you go about it.
Coaching is an art.
It is.
Coaching involves a plethora of skills. You not only have to know the game that you're coaching.
You got to know how to.
You got to know how to manage. You got to be a manager
of people.
Right. You got to know how to deal with personalities. You got to know. Sometimes you got to have a little bit of what do I say? Like a little psychiatry.
Psychology in it.
So psychology, a psychiatrist. You have to be all these different things because you have to know, okay, this personality is not going to respond to this, but this other personality going to respond to that, and how to gel all those things together.
The coaches that find success, to me, are the coaches that know how to give and take.
Right.
You can't just take, and keep demanding for the players, and you damn sure can't give because they run all over you.
Right.
So you got to know how to find that balance. Hey, I need you to do this, but I'll ease up a little bit here. I'll ease up a little bit there, but I'm gonna be demanding here. And you have to. And
once you lose their respect,
it's done.
It's done.
Oh my God!
So you got to come in the door looking okay. Let me try to gain their respect.
Yeah.
Even if you're a tough coach, if they respect you, they still play for you.
Bingo. Not only just play for you, they're more aptitude to go ahead and play out of their minds and play out of their body sometimes.
Men,
yes,
don't mind following if they see that who they following, they can respect them.
Yeah,
and I think the problem is a lot with these coaches, like they lose respect to the players coming in. Do this, and trying to be this authoritative person, and not trying to relate to who they have.
Yeah, you'll get tuned out.
You have to relate to who you have on your team, and once you get that relating relationship, then you can kind of move on to another aspect of your coaching.
Yeah,
but let's go to the other game.
Yeah, like I said, it was another fantastic game that Tuesday night. We'll get game 3 tonight. We'll kind of do a preview on that a little later, but. Man, those Phoenix Suns, did you see that game?
I saw it.
You win a game off an alley-oop?
Yeah, that was nice.
Alley-oop?
That was nice. I mean, there was Paul George once again.
Oh my gosh.
That nigga's like, he trying to push him down. Here he come. Get back down, get down there. Here he come, get back down there. You know what I'm saying? It's just like he fighting between two personalities.
Bro, I
Paul George. You know what I'm saying?
I said it the other day on the late night show. He literally shows all of his basketball personalities in one game.
Right.
So he came out playing like Pacer P, like he was back in Indiana.
Right.
And then he went to self-proclaim playoff P,
right,
when he's trying to do too much and he can't, and he's not making shots, but he still think I'm the man. And then he went to pandemic P by missing two crucial free throws.
What they say back in the day? Ball don't lie.
Ball never lie.
Made that horrible call.
Oh my God!
He come down. He missed 2 free throws.
Bro, you can't.
2 free throws.
If you make those free throws, you pretty much put all the pressure on them to shoot a 3.
Right.
And oh my God, Paul George is like, I don't. He's literally like a rolling the dice every time.
Don't do that. It look like something totally different. Nigga.
Rolling the dice.
Like you doing it.
No, chill out, bro.
There you go, aiming at my face. We're going back over here with that.
Rolling the dice.
Right. Nigga, rolling. That's Superman.
Superman, man. But like he literally is a dice roll, because there's times that he will literally
right there.
You never know what version of Paul George you're gonna get.
Hit. For real.
And right now, again, you're down 0-2 in the series.
And then Chris Paul coming back game 3.
Oh my God. And there's no Kawhi to come back and save him. And look, I don't care what nobody. I don't think Kawhi is coming back.
Right. Kawhi can't be like E40 say. Save me.
Say them hoes.
No Captain Saber
No
Paul.
Captain Saber Paul. No Captain Saber Paul.
Captain Saber Paul.
The Clippers in trouble, bro.
They in trouble, bro. They lose the next game. It's over with. I said 5 games. Y'all might get the broom.
Look, I'm trying to give the Clippers some kind of respect.
Yeah, Reggie Jackson balling.
Yeah, Reggie Jackson balling. Honestly, if you really look at it, Reggie Jackson's probably been the only consistent Clipper this whole playoff.
Right.
He's been able to stay healthy, still put up great numbers in just about every game.
That's because he trying to. I don't know which Paul gonna show up, so I'm gonna have to get out here and hustle.
Oh, Reggie probably was like, "Oh, Kawhi, come on, man,
get up, bro. You good?
You good?
Right, man.
Ah, shit.
Come on, man.
He's like, man, I gotta be with this motherfucker.
Put some tussin on it, nigga. Throw some witch haze on that. Come on, we need you, bro. God. Get an ace bandage or something. Nigga, come on.
But you're right, it gets worse.
Like he probably seen the bitch like, oh, this next game.
But bro, it gets worse.
They lose next game, it's over with.
Well,
I'm gonna say this. No,
I went on last night's show and I said it's over.
If it's a close game, game 3, 5 games, it's over with.
5?
Yeah, if it's a close game,
even if they lose,
because win or lose, I don't care what they'll do.
Okay,
if it's a close game,
so you're saying it's going 5 no matter what?
Yeah, if it's a close game, they'll lose. Now they blow them out, they might get some confidence, and they may be able to make it a series.
I mean, Clippers been managing to get the 2 games at home after going down 0-2,
right?
In both of those series with Dallas,
a different team,
and Utah. Exactly,
it's a different team.
You literally
Kawhi can't play, man. He gone.
No, Kawhi. But that's the biggest factor. I don't think Kawhi is coming back. Period for the rest of these playoffs.
He probably good. He probably out for the whole.
Bro, they want to keep saying it's a sprained knee, but I'm like, all the reports I keep seeing, they like the Clippers organization is fearful it might be ACL. You know, that's definitely worse than a sprain. Because my thing is, if it was a sprained knee, you know, he wouldn't have missed 2 games in Utah.
Right.
If it's just a sprained knee, he wouldn't have missed 2 games in a Western Conference final with a chance to go to the finals.
He'd put a brace on, try to play
something. Been icing it around the clock. You know, do whatever.
Put some more rubber bands on them cornrows and come on in.
I'm telling you, he looked like a dark Cleo from 7 Off, bro. He do. On Cleophas.
He's like, I'll set it off.
Yeah, about to set it off in this motherfucker. But look, you don't have that luxury of Kawhi.
Right.
And then you get the nightmare of CP3 coming back.
Coming back, man.
But the way the Suns have been playing.
And the way my man playing, like
Cameron Payne
playing.
Oh my gosh.
So, you know, and you have CP3?
I'm looking at tonight. Monty Williams. Of course, CP3 is going to start. But with him being out for almost 10 days, I mean, no need to exasperate his minutes because look what Phoenix has been doing without him.
Right.
I mean,
you put him in, slowly ease him into the lineup,
get him in the game.
Even if you lose the game, you still up 2-1.
Oh yeah.
So I'm saying
and I think they still have the momentum.
Right. Yeah. So I look at like I'd rather have a fully healthy, confident CP3 and then not not a semi-healthy, maybe not confident, not so good because he play a bad game.
Yeah.
So you get him in there, ease him in, let him get on in, get him comfortable, get him loose. So then, and if we win, and then a game forward with CP3, and he had a nice game 3, broom time, nigga, broom time.
Bring the brooms out. Bring them brooms
Might
out.
throw the octopus on there too.
This ain't hockey, dog. In Detroit.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Octopus on the floor too.
But look, I don't see no way of Clippers making this a series. I just don't.
I don't.
Like
I said, I'm gonna see how this game 3.
Paul George is gonna have to play. He's gonna have to score 50 tonight. I'm being dead ass serious. The only way they gonna get a game, because they not winning the series, to get a game, just one. Paul George is gonna have to drop 50. He's gonna have to have double figures in assist.
Right.
Sprinkle in some rebounds and maybe a block or 2 in there. That's the only way that because like I said, the only consistent player that's been balling for them right now is Reggie Jackson.
Right.
Because Nicholas Batum has been up and down. Marcus Morris Sr. has been up and down.
Right.
Terrence Mann had the great series with Utah. First 2 games of this series is
he's like he's
looking like Lil Man.
I'll just hear from Utah. That's it. Somebody else got to pick up the slack.
Yeah. He's like, hey, y'all niggas wasn't expecting me to do this.
You see what I did in Utah, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He's like,
if Gruden can make on his rep, can I make it on mine?
He's like, well, I did enough to get us here. After that, it's like, what's up? What do you want me to do? I'm not a max player. What's up?
Once they get bounced out this series, it's time for them to look for the lottery. So they don't get in the lottery.
Oh no! Speaking of lottery,
right?
Boy, you happy as hell. Them Detroit Pistons hit the lottery.
I saw.
Number one
pick.
And y'all still gonna fuck it up.
Everybody talking about get Cade Cunningham
from Oklahoma State.
Yeah, that's all the talk saying. Oh, we getting Cade. They need so many. They need so many players.
So many players.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's good to build around them, but they need a lot of players, bro. I would feel better if they got like the number 1 pick and they have several picks in the draft. Where you can kind of like, okay, we got I don't know, man. I don't know. I think speaking of Tim, what Tim said who you think Pistons should get, it's hard to say, bro, because they need so much. You know what I'm saying?
They need so much.
You get Cade Cunningham, he's still you're not gonna win with him.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, first of all, everybody, I know you've seen it, and I know Tim's seen it. Just go look at the Detroit Pistons roster right now.
Like, can you name somebody on their roster?
Like, right now, just go
now, look at one time they was hyping on Kennard, they got rid of him.
Yeah, he's in the Clippers.
All right, the Clippers.
He's a Clipper.
Yeah. We got Kennard. All that talk about, now he gone. I think the Pistons, they should have did what Orlando did. They did a fire sale, got rid of everybody. And then I feel a lot better because they get to start over from scratch.
Yeah, just start over.
Because it's like they had these hodgepodge, like patchwork people over there. Like, okay, we're going to try this. No, that ain't work. Okay, we're going to try this. No, that ain't work. Okay, we got Blake. We're going to do this. No, okay, get rid of Blake. You want to do this? You know what I'm saying? It's like they doing a little patchwork instead of just wiping it out and start from scratch.
On some real shit, like the Pistons is almost like basketball purgatory right now.
Right.
Like if you are on the Pistons roster, you asking to be forgotten.
Right.
Like,
you play where?
Who?
What?
They still play out there?
They got a team.
And the crazy thing is that just got that new building not too long ago.
Yeah, they play downtown.
Hey, now you got to pay for that joint.
Right. I guess they think Cunningham gonna bring in tickets. They'll sell it that way though.
And I get that, but here's my drawback to winning this draft lottery, and just the NBA draft period.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this draft class, you know, it's all right.
Yeah, it ain't great.
You're not getting ain't no Zion Williamson.
You don't have a game changer.
Bingo. That's what I was looking for.
You got a few people like
you don't have
I don't think
you don't have a franchise.
What's my man name from Gonzaga?
Jalen
Suggs.
Yeah, Jalen Suggs.
I mean, I think he's a nice player, but I don't think he's a game changer.
Not a franchise player.
I think you know he can develop into something.
Yeah,
but I don't think he's coming out the door just dominating.
I'm looking at the draft order right now, and I'm looking in the first round. There's two teams that stand out. So Houston.
Yeah, Houston got number 2. Right?
Houston has 1, 2. They got 3 picks.
Okay.
So they got the second overall. So you'll probably get, cream of the crop. Then they got the 23rd and 24th pick. Oklahoma City, they got 3 picks in the first round. And the biggest team to me that's going to benefit big from this year's draft is Golden State. Just look at what's happening. You still got Draymond.
Right.
You still got, that bad man and Chef Curry.
You got Clay.
Clay's coming back.
You still got up and coming.
Still got Wiggins.
You got Wiggins.
Wiseman's coming back off of injury.
Right.
But they get the 7th and the 14th pick. At that point, those are just luxury picks. Because look, I'm just going to be honest. This draft class, just like you said, is not going to be a game changer in this draft. You're going to get a lot of players that are going to be to help build your team.
Right.
Not build around them,
but build. And that's the problem, like with Detroit, where they pick.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I haven't watched the basketball draft for so long, so I forgot even how it go. I've been so stuck. I love NFL draft so much. I mean, because they hype it up so much, but they better off like trading down or something.
No, I feel you.
Trying to kind of gather picks.
No, I feel you.
I think that's their best bet because they need so much. And the fact that they don't really have a lot of players in the draft that you can say, okay, if we get him, if we get Shaq, or if we get, that kind of thing, where it's okay, we know you changing the game, we building around you.
Yeah.
So I think that's it's good that they have number 1, but I would use that number 1 as collateral.
Yeah.
As draft capital.
You could. I mean, honestly, if there's a team out there that really like fall in love with somebody,
right,
you be like, bro,
that's how I be shopping around. Who you looking at?
Who you really love?
Who you want? You know what I'm saying?
Do you really think that person is that last piece to get y'all over the hump? So
yeah, Greg good, but he ain't Shaq. He ain't a Shaq type player. You know what I'm saying? He's not a player like, I'm trying to think who else was big coming out of college that kind of changed. My mind going blank, but he's not a game changer where you get him. Like everybody said, we get Zion, we can.
Yeah, our franchise is headed in the right
direction.
Yeah,
I think that Pistons' best bet is to use that number 1 pick to get a big name and some more picks. That's just me.
No, I won't disagree with you. I honestly think, when you got so many holes that need to
in
get
different
filled.
area codes.
In different area codes. Hoes. R.I.P. Nate.
Right.
But look, we'll see what happens. The last 5 minutes in hour 1, we're going to talk about a real serious topic, and then we're going to switch over to the I.O.W. network.
Serious, I think it's a market.
So, a couple of days ago, you got Carl Nassib being the first active player in the NFL to announce that he's gay. I mean, me personally, I ain't got no issues with it.
I'm still gonna tease that nigga. That's just me.
I mean, I got plenty of gay friends. I got gay family members. So, right.
I be teasing my gay friends. That's what I do.
Now, that's what you do. But look, I played ball. You played ball.
And I'm sure the gay people do too.
Whether you play football, basketball, baseball, whether knowingly or not, I'm telling you.
You probably had somebody
you played
gay
with a teammate that's gay.
Right. You're right.
Period.
You're right.
So, but here's my thing about it.
So it shouldn't even change.
It shouldn't change.
You know
nothing.
what I'm saying? The fact he said, "Oh, I'm openly gay." Well, last year you played with him, you showered with him.
Yeah.
You ain't think nothing about it. Now that you know, and all of a sudden, like, oh man, you might get your own shower. You know how that niggas do.
No.
You know
and that's my thing. I wish people would start being, more. They don't necessarily have to be open, but just be respectful about somebody else's preference. Because at the end of the day, if he wasn't checking for you before, he ain't gonna check for you now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's a lot of things that I, especially with the gay friends that I do have, they know that boundary. Especially, if you got that camaraderie and that respect for each other,
right?
Their boundaries been set.
I mean, it's here's the thing: if they are your friend, your friend. I ain't talking about associate, but they're your friend. Whether or not they're gay or not, they aren't gonna disrespect you. So that's how you gotta look at it from that standpoint. So that's if Carl was your friend, prior to you knowing,
it shouldn't change.
It shouldn't change anything because he's not gonna disrespect. All of a sudden, oh, now I'm out. Now I'm trying to get on. You know what I'm saying?
That makes no sense.
That makes any sense.
That's not a concept that nobody operates on.
You know what I'm saying? If he was trying to get on, he was trying to get on before.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay.
All right, just keep it
moving. And it's a shame that it has to be a big headline.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
And
it shouldn't be any different if I said, I'm heterosexual. And they be looking at me like, okay. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right, then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, like, do you?
Right.
And I think that's the reason why I wanted us to talk about it is because, I don't feel like it should be that big of a deal. It shouldn't be breaking news. Carl Nassar because that's an openly gay.
It's come across my thing. Breaking news. Why is that breaking news?
Why?
You don't know nobody that's gay? Is that what it is? Why is it breaking news?
Like you're passing laws for gay people.
Right.
So obviously it's been a thing forever. I mean, go back to ancient times. The motherfuckers was gay.
Right. Right.
I mean, go century after century. There's some gay people.
Right.
You're right. There's going to be gay people in politics, gay people in sports.
Right.
There's going to be gay people in the kitchen. There's going to be gay people teaching.
Right.
There's been gay people everywhere. It's
gay people everywhere, man.
Everywhere. Your sexual preference is your sexual preference.
Right.
It ain't none of my business.
None at all.
And nobody should make that big of a deal of it. And if there's people that are against it, I'm like, why? Because what does it personally affect you? And so that's probably one of the biggest things I got with people like, oh, that's just God, I could never play. You like, but I bet you have.
Right, you just don't know.
Just didn't know.
Right.
So just because he said something, shouldn't change a damn thing.
Right.
But it is what it is.
It is.
It is what it is. But definitely, it is what it is when it comes to shutting down our number one.
Right.
We are about to get off the live stream and we are about to transition to the I.O.W. network app. Again, if you don't have the app for hour number 2, if you are an Apple iOS user, go over and download the I.O.W. network app in the Apple Store. If you are a Google Android user, going over to the Google Play Store, download the I.O.W. network radio app because we are about to go exclusively hour number 2 onto the I.O.W. network app and then give you a chance, for all you guys to call in on the WhatsApp. What's the number again, Big Mel?
That number is 919-593 2727. It's scrolling across the bottom.
Scroll on the bottom of the screen.
919-593-2727 on your WhatsApp.
Yeah, so that is the number on the WhatsApp when we transition to hour number 2 on the I.O.W. network app. So we will see you guys over there.
Peace.